Hello everyone, hope you're well and smelling great. Today we're going to be opening this. It is Laboratorio Olfattivo Sacreste. Nicely neat. It's like a little present actually. It's like Christmas. There's some stuff on the bottom. It's a eau de parfum, 100ml, 80% volume. So this cost 110 English pounds from the local perfumery shop in Truro. I think that's what it's called actually, the perfume shop. Yes, nice selection of mainly niche there actually. The gentleman just says what's unique, what's different, what you have, and he was suggesting along these lines. I tried another one, Allude, which I really liked. I smelt this on the tester strip and I thought it was quite interesting. It was different. It was not something I have anything like in my collection, so I thought, yeah, well let's try it. And yeah, I liked it. So I didn't wear it. I wore the Allude, which I really loved, and I may go back to that. But yeah, that's what it is. We'll just take some scissors to that because I can't undo the knot. As I say, it's nice, neatly packaged. They seem to be ripped off, torn off. Feels like there's a solid box inside. Yeah, I quite like that idea actually. It's like you're opening a gift, you're opening a present. You're looking at it. Although all the information goes, because it doesn't look like that's anywhere on that box. So I don't know if people are interested in that sort of stuff. What's in your perfumes and barcodes and stuff. I'll get rid of that in a bit. Yeah, so yeah, as suspected, there's a box and there's the contents within. Well, it's leather, is it? Leather box inside. Look. That's the juice. It's padded. It's padded for its own protection. Maybe it's insane. Yeah. Don't know what to say to that. But yeah, all the information goes once that paper's gone. There's nothing else in there indicating. So if that was important to you, it might be worth ripping that off and keeping it in the box. Otherwise, recycle. Yeah, so that's the bottle. Yeah, interesting little bottle. Quite like it. Does the name? It's difficult for me to pronounce. Laboratorio Olfattivo. It does have like a laboratory feel to it. Oddly enough, maybe that was part of the design, and yeah, maybe that was part of the design. Well, let's have a. I didn't wear it. Lid there is quite solid metal. Yep, black anodized metal. I didn't try this on. I only smelt it on the tester strip, and I really liked it, and I couldn't not buy it. So yeah, as I say, it was unique. I had nothing like this in my collection. There may be people out there who have this. I don't know a great deal about it. I'm just going to spray. You see, for me, this ticks the box. This is very woody, very woody. I don't know if there's oud in this, though. I really like that. It's I've really got into ouds, and I don't know if there is oud in this, but it's very, very woody. It's like these are the sort of fragrances I feel really comfortable and confident wearing. They're probably not mass appealing, so would this be a clubbing scent for me? Probably not, unless I was to layer it with something else on top, like put this as a base and then put something a bit more fresher on top, so you've got that woodiness, you know, holding close to the skin, and with something that can project. I don't feel this is a strong projector myself. It probably isn't, though. It's warm, it's comfortable, it's inviting while one wears it. Yeah, real confidence booster, absolutely. Longevity, I don't know. Again, I suspect probably off this, it is an eau de parfum. Just on my initial thoughts, I could probably see about 4 or 5 hours with this. Though the reason I bought this, I feel, was for layering purposes, because with quite a few fragrances, I find there's something missing that holds it together, and I think this is a great base, a really solid structure foundation that'll just wear well underneath while having something a bit more fresher on top. So you're getting the best of both worlds. Yeah, getting like a solid base, a solid foundation. I'm just trying to think what would go well on top of this. Something like Percival. I love Percival, though there's something missing. There is that structure missing of Percival by Parfums de Marly, and I think this underneath that would just it'd make it like a Percival exclusive. And again, something like a Dali, a Dali exclusive. Possibly, actually thinking about it, this might work well with Herod on top. That's an interesting thought, because in my mind, Herod's up there with one of the best, and I'd love Herod to have an exclusive. And having something like a nude in Herod, I think, yeah, or a woodiness and a spiciness. I don't know what's in this. I'll have a quick look now. I'll get back to you. Okay, so Sacreste is a fragrance for women and men. Sacreste was launched in 2018. The nose behind the fragrance is Luca Maffei. Top notes are elemi, Labdanum, Cardamom and Saffron. Middle notes are Incense, Resins, black pepper, Cypriol oil, Nagarmotha. Base notes are Virginia cedar, Guaiac wood, amber, Cashmeran and Musk. Yeah, that's probably what I'm smelling, the Guaiac wood. Yeah. So there's quite a lot in this. It's been relatively steady in popularity. Moderate longevity is moderate and long lasting, it's saying here. I suspect, yeah, this would probably be a moderate one for me. Yeah. Sillage, moderate, strong sillage. Possibly. It says it's unisex, though. Yeah, it's more male. Also, I wouldn't have thought. I mean, there's no rules to fragrance, though. In terms of feminine and masculine, this probably goes more on the masculine. I wouldn't equate this with any feminine fragrance at all. Not at all. There's very little florals in this. it's deep, it's rich, it smells quite luxurious to me. Yeah, whether or not the person he was quite pleased, the person who sold it to me, he says you're the first person to buy this. I'm not sure what that actually says, whether that's my taste or other people's taste. This probably is definitely not for everyone. It really isn't. And I wouldn't suggest blind buying this. No. However, if you like that rich, deep, woody, almost stinky scent, like it does, even though it says Guaiac wood, it's not actual official oud, and it's probably synthetic as that as well. However, it's really strong like that, in that sense. Sort of Middle Eastern type fragrance, like the base note of a Middle Eastern fragrance. Heavy, woody, oudy smell. So, yes, the gentleman was saying people will go for the other ones as opposed to this, and this was the first one he's ever sold. He was really pleased that he sold it because he actually really liked it. Now, whether or not that was his sales pitch, however, we do have quite a few long, honest conversations about fragrances, and yeah, he does know what he likes. So, yeah. Yeah, I really am warming. This to me is nectar. I just feel a little sweetness on top, not much, not gourmandy, just a little bit of sweetness, and this is killer. This would really work throughout. Definitely a dress-up occasion fragrance. Possibly not date night. I don't know. I can imagine this being a bit off-putting to some people, so I wouldn't risk this on a date. Anyone out there considering this on a date, unless you perhaps way into dating, like, you know, I won't have it as an opening date night. It's not an intimate scent in that sense. This is probably more exclusive. Wear it because you like it. This definitely isn't a people pleaser. Yeah, so this fragrance, in my mind, it would be not a selfish buy, though. It'd be a fragrance one wears because you like it, not for the benefit of others, for them to get any pleasure out of. It'd solely be, for me, how I would feel wearing this. And again, to me, it's very comfortable. It's a very confident fragrance for me. It just, there's a workmanship that's gone into this. There may be many other fragrances in the world of fragrances. I mean, I don't know if anyone's ever counted how many actual fragrances there are in the world or that have ever been made. But I imagine it's going into the millions. There may be some fragrances out there like this. Me personally, I haven't smelt any. So I'd be interested to know if there are people out there that have smelt this and can find any equivalent. And maybe that's why I quite like this, because it is unique to me and I haven't smelt it and I wasn't aware of anything like this. It's a heavy incense smell, woody. So yeah, if that's your thing, yeah, I believe, yeah, if that's your thing, I feel you'd really like this. I certainly do. These to me are fragrances that are far and few between. They're very difficult to find because quite a lot of certainly designer fragrances don't really take much chance, don't really take much risk. They're all sort of safe, easy, accessible, and you know, they know how to market, they know what works well, you know, on a mass appeal. This, to me, I know nothing about this house, though I'll certainly be looking a little further into it. I suspect they're doing this out of a passion rather than production. It's more to do with developing scents that are unique, that are taking a chance, taking a risk, a little bit like independent cinema or independent music. It's not mainstream, and by doing that, they runs the risk of not selling, not being successful in that. However, there on the other side, there's all the chances that one can find a really cool fragrance, an absolute winner that no one's developed. And yeah, the two I've smelt of these, this and the Allude, yeah, they're certainly fragrances I really enjoy. So I'll be looking at that Allude, getting and probably getting a bottle of that as well, to be honest, although it does smell similar to this. Well, let's have a quick read of the reviews. Okay, 5 out of 10. So yeah, someone's just middle of the road with that. A pleasant incense-based fragrance, less sweet than Cardamom, not as astringent as Vetiver Incenso, and with far less staying power than either. Just another incensey fragrance, disappointing. Okay. The thing with this is I can't imagine this being well received. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Because it's truly is well received by me. This is just what I love in about fragrance. Okay. Reminded me a lot of Jo Malone Cypress Grapevine. Not really into either of them. Okay. Back to Cathedral. So this guy's saying scent and quality 10 out of 10. Definitely. I 100% agree. The quality of that, it's just enveloped me. The smell, the fragrance, it's really strong. Longevity 8 out of 10, Sillage 8 out of 10, creativity and uniqueness 8 out of 10, affordability 4 out of 10. Okay, so it's dropped a bit on affordability. £110. Well, £110. Is that a lot for that? 100ml. That's £1 a mil. That's £1 a mil. Spray a mil a time. You're getting 100 uses out of that. Is that 100 uses? Is that value for money? To smell great for 100 times in your life for £100? If you smell great, if you like that, yeah. Or if you appreciate the feelings it evokes whilst wearing it. These things do, I feel, tap into the olfactory system and can have a person feeling a certain way. And if that has you feeling a certain way, £1 a time, yeah, it's cheap. Right, lovely church incense, not too heavy, with a little mint note coming out in the middle phase. I love mint, but I'm not smelling mint. Though, again, this would be another one for perhaps put Sedley on top of this. After some hours, the incense is still there, but the scent is mainly a skin level and not too strong. Sacreste is beautiful. What a pity for the weak sillage and the moderate longevity. So he's liking it, just misgivings on the performance of it. I think, yeah, forget. This is one of them like late evening night out sort of thing where you're going out for like 4 or 5 hours. It's gonna see you through for me. Yeah. Okay, dreadful synthetic woody amber smell takes over 1 hour after application for hours and hours. Tried on the skin, a blast of already smelled before incense with pepper hits your nose. 1 hour later it turns to an unpleasant boring aroma chemical that stays with me also now. 1 day after application, after 1 shower, 1 hour at the swimming pool and another 2 showers. I wonder why I even bother thinking of creating this one. Well, to me, if you like that fragrance, then you're onto a winner, because that guy's done what I do with the health spa treatment test. He's had 1 shower, a swimming pool, 2 other showers, and it was still on him. So if there's any doubt about the lastability of this, then, you know, if you look for something that lasts long, yeah, it's certainly going to do that. Though again, if it's not your type of fragrance, then it isn't your type of fragrance. Yeah, I respect that. And yeah, so a mix of church incense and burnt wood smoke, great product, but not as innovative as I would have liked. A mix between full incense and Boise DSC, or Avignon and Incense flamboyant. Good longevity, but poor sillage. Yeah, I can't see this having a big sillage, to be honest. Though it's interesting that guy there talked about some alternatives. So yeah, this is why it might be appealing to me, because I haven't smelled anything like it. So yeah, I can understand if you know, it's like people are pretty well versed in the game and they've smelled plenty of others like this. But to me, I think it's quite exciting. I'm loving it. Tanaki Odin style peppery cedary wood incense with a big slug of Cypriol in 2023. This style of fragrance has jumped the shark. It's not bad, but unless you are desperate for a minor variation on nice oriental woody fragrances that already exist, you smelled this before and are probably already bored of it. Well, this is brand new to me. This is the entry level into this type of fragrance. So, you know, I am excited around this, to be fair. Yeah, and as I mentioned several times already, it'll be as a base for me. This definitely, you know, I can't wait to layer this. Yeah, Percival Sedley on top of this. I think, yeah, you could even, this would work well, I think, with some vetiver. That might be a bit strong, actually. Maybe, yeah, I'd hold back on that one. Perhaps don't do the vetiver. Yeah, they might just like try and outcompete each other. Although, again, there's no rules to this stuff. Try it, give it a go. I think if there's a freshie out there that's got a long lastability and a strong projection, sillage, I think that on top of this, I think, yeah, it's just going to really win. It's going to be very successful, I feel. Yeah. So, final thoughts on that is, yeah, I personally really enjoy it. I wouldn't have bought it if it didn't. But then, you know, blind buy. I don't know about blind buying. Definitely won't blind buy this. Yeah, get a sample. I mean, the gentleman, he gave me 5 other samples for this house to have a look at. So I might get around to doing a little like sample video. I've got loads of samples, to be honest. That flipping loads here, just ready to be sampled. like there, Blue Chanel, Dior, Alexia Sauvage, Teddy Hermes, Pure Parfum, Wanted Azario, the Bad Boy, Carolina Herrera. Got several others. So what's this in here? Just some more samples in there. Yeah, what I'd try and do, I'd try and get a sample video together. So yeah, we'll see. Anyway, well, I hope you enjoyed that short video and my take on Laboratorio Olfattivo Sacreste. And yeah, so I hope you're smelling great for the rest of the day, enjoying your favourite fragrances and creating value and worth in your life and environment, and I'll wish you all the best. Bye for now.